the letter had mentioned that you were not under any, you know, coercion. I was just wondering, for starters, if in fact you yourself had kind of felt pressure on yourself to do this.
This thing has been, well, as I said in the letter, it's been going on since August 25th, and it's been at a high emotional cost to me personally, and it's put a lot of other people in the situation as well.
Okay.
And as I reflected and weighed things as this process continued, I just I owe it to my peers and friends at Natrona County High School to let them move on with their school year and put this to rest. And I owe it to my leaders at the school district who have spent countless hours and been through a lot of their own personal turmoil as this has played out, to allow them to put this to rest and continue on to have a good school year.
Okay.
And that's really where my thinking was, and quite honestly, I needed to get a determination for Dean Kelly.
I see.
Because just, I needed to get on a path for me as well.
Okay. Do you know what position you might be taking elsewhere in the district or at the school?
At this point in time, it's unclear. I know that Mr. Hopkins and his cabinet are working hard to find a position that fits my skill set. I do know that I'll be on a teacher's contract, so and I know that's going to be that's I just don't know where and what I'll be doing yet at this point.
Okay. Do you think it might be teaching? I mean, is that one of several possibilities?
Well, I don't really see that happening, because they'd have to find a math classroom for me, because that was my
I see.
That's my certification.
Okay.
And so I don't really. I mean, I'm not saying no that that's not a possibility, but at this point in time, I think they're trying to find a spot that uses some of the skill set that I've gleaned in 14 years of administration that I've had. Obviously, I won't be an administrator, but working on some of those other things.
What do you consider to be your skill set?
I have a good background in assessment and a good background in standards, systems work, building systems. So those would be some areas that I have a good background in. Obviously, being a former math teacher, things around a budget and construction budgets and such are also things that would be big in my skill set. I think so.
Okay. In terms of the skit itself, was this something that you knew was coming? Did you approve it? I mean, how much, in effect, did you know?
I had absolutely no idea the content. I mean, I got asked by one of my staff to be able to, and that was That's all I know. I put it on the agenda. That was my role in this.
I see.
That doesn't diminish my responsibility for that. What happened
Okay.
with a captive audience and my staff there.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not trying to dodge that. I own that. But as far as me having any other role in the production or planning or knowledge of the content of the skit, none.
Okay. I take it though this is sort of like a normal welcome back. Every year there's sort of a welcome back to the faculty and staff and kind of stuff, and they just kind of like put everybody at ease, so to speak. I mean, this happens annually, correct? As far as just the kind of day that you normally have with this, people are gone for the summer, they come back, that kind of thing.
Sure, it is, and it's I mean, it varies on what was. Sometimes it's been a skit, sometimes it's been a video production, sometimes other kinds of activities. So I mean, it hasn't been the same in my 14 years there. I know that every year. So, but it's always, you're right. It's always a celebration. Here we're back together as a family to go take care of our kids, and we want to make it a fun, enjoyable day for all of our staff who are coming back.
Mm-hmm. I mean, in terms of then you not knowing about this, but you do accept responsibility, do you think, I mean, hindsight's 20/20, of course, but that you could have, say, hey, gotten up and just kind of said, hey, look, let's tone this down or whatever. I mean, is there anything reasonably then you could have done?
I hope you can imagine that I've lost a lot of sleep over the woulda, coulda, shouldas.
Sure, yeah.
And I've thought a lot about that. I really don't know. I think one of the things that I guess I have to say I trusted my my staff who were putting that on, and and that's what I have to say. And so, could have I stopped it? Maybe. Should have I? Maybe. I don't know. I mean, I was, to be able to judge that now while I'm not sitting in there while things are going on is a different situation.
Were you like essentially just one of the audience members then? I mean,
yeah, I was an audience member. Exactly.
Okay. And I'm kind of wondering, even though you said there was no coercion per se, do you think you're being made a scapegoat in this?
I don't believe that I'm being made a scapegoat in this at all. I think that again, what happened. So as far as me being made a scapegoat or me being made an example of, so that this, I don't believe any of that's going on. Okay. I'm the captain of the ship, and this happened while we were under sail, while I was the captain, and I have to step up as the leader of that place and say, yeah, this happened, and I'm responsible for it, and I'm not going to hide behind excuses of knowing. I'm not going to hide behind excuses of what ifs and woulda, coulda, shouldas. I'm going to do what I think's right for Natrona County High School and Natrona County School District and Dean Kelly, and that was resign my position there, so that everyone can move on and take care of the 13,000 kids in our district. It's 1,750 of them at Natrona.
Okay. In terms of in the past 3 weeks, I guess Mr. Hornby was acting principal. Did you go into the office every day?
No. While I was on administrative leave, while I am on administrative leave, I cannot be on any school district property. Okay. Or in communication with any school district employee. Now, I was, because I don't know my passion is Natrona County High School. And knowing that I was being put on leave, my first concern wasn't Dean Kelly. My first concern was that we kicked the school year off right for our staff and kids. So I did work closely with Mr. Hornby many, many hours to make sure that the beginning of the school was as smooth as it could be, considering the situation.
Okay. Are you considering any legal action?
You know, I'm not considering any legal action at all with this. I wanted to make sure that my interests were being met through the investigative process while we were going through that, and make sure that my employability, current and future, is intact. That's what I wanted to make sure of as we went down this pathway, and that's why I had Anna Olson helping me through this.
Okay. What did go on in the investigation? I mean, do they just interview a lot of people? What?
Yeah, I know I was interviewed. I don't know who else was.
Okay.
That's as much as I know.
Okay. Have you seen the investigation report?
No, I have not.
Okay.
All I want is what's best for this district that has treated me so well for the past 17 years.
Okay.
And what's best for that school that I know and love so well at Natrona. I want what's best for the students and staff there. And then I just, I want to make sure that, Dean Kelly has options as I move forward on my personal and professional journey.
Okay.
Those are really, the only things I just want what's best in all those arenas.
Okay.
And I absolutely have no malice toward any person, toward anything. I mean, what happened. People dealt with it the way they needed to deal with it, and we have some resolution now, so that people can start to heal and we can move forward. And that's really, a very important part of this for me.
Okay. I just want to make sure I got one thing straight. In terms of possible future positions, would you want that to be at Natrona County High School or just anywhere in the district?
Yeah, I don't. I love my school, and I know I have to quit calling it my school now.
Yeah.
But I don't see right now. I need to get right with this, and so to answer that question right now, I don't think I can about what I want as far as another leadership role in this district or Natrona County High School.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's that. I just need to. I can't answer that honestly right now. It's a great question, though.
Okay. I appreciate this very, very much, and hope things go well for you.
Well, I appreciate that, and I really do appreciate the media. By the way, I want to work with you guys, and I'm not against you guys, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. So, thanks for the call, and if there's anything else I can answer for you, I'll do my best.
Okay. Thank you again very, very much.
Thanks, Tom.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.